Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday. I hope you're all doing well out there. Been a little under the weather this week, a little bit of a sore throat, really fatigued. So if you're going through it right now, be gentle with yourself. I know there's a lot of fear out there right now. I've been feeling it a lot in the collective. This time of year brings up a lot of emotions for a lot of people. And you're missing a lot of people who would normally be at different gatherings. A lot of people have crossed over in the last couple of years, so it's made family gatherings a little smaller. So today, Friday the 13th, right? So there's a whole lot of stuff around that as well, right? Old superstitions. Today is not a day to buy into the fear. Today is the day to chop wood, carry water. Today is the day to be present, to be humble, to do what you can do in each and every situation. So for those of you who are worried about tomorrow, worried about resources, worried about paying for things, worried about holidays, worried about the state of the world, right? Today is about being humble and keeping your energy very close to you by doing the things that are going to be, at the end of the day, the most beneficial things, right? Taking a nice long shower, getting some laundry done, making a nice meal, cleaning up that corner, right? Whatever it is. So chop wood, carry water today is all about just being humble, staying in your humility, being grateful, but being present, not worried about how things are coming to you, but more about what you have in front of you right now, taking care of that. So I do want to read the protection message with this card. Because I just think it's going to resonate with so many. Let's see if I can hold the book open and hold the card up. Are you an armchair astronaut? Do you dream of wealth and fame, big ideas, inventions, or desires with a capital D? The appearance of this card is a sign that you might be devoting far too much time to dreaming and talking about your dreams. You have to get out of the chair to make things happen. You actually have to do something. Start with a small task. Remember, the big dream becomes reality only after you've begun to take incremental steps. Mythologist Joseph Campbell once said, "Take one step towards the gods, and they will take 10 steps towards you." It's almost like you have to physically set your intention, right? Physically set your intention, show spirit, show God, show the people in your life that you are serious about what it is you want by taking the steps. Even small ones, right, will matter. So today, don't buy into the fear. Chop wood, carry water. So let's dig into this. And I am going to use the Lunar Tarot by Jane Wallace, or the, Lunar Tarot by Jane Wallace. Good morning, Cynthia. Good morning, Tracy. Good morning, Darlene. Good morning, Delia. Good morning, Mariana. Good morning, all of you watching on the replay. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see what else Spirit wants to bring through for today. I have been actually putting up shorter videos on Instagram, TikTok, and shorts on YouTube. So I know the shorts transfer over to my Facebook business page from Instagram. Just trying to stay connected to all of you in the way that energetically works right now. So I hope you're all doing well out there. All right, so the first card that literally fell out. Yeah, this is why. This is why. Things are falling away. Old habits. There it is. Old habits, old relationships, old situations. a lot of transformation is happening because as you move through your experience, you move through your ascension process, you move through life. There has to be big endings for beautiful new beginnings to come in. And so I feel like today, some of you might be mourning or having grief or maybe even anger and resentment about things that are changing. But that's why it's so important to put your head down and just do what you can. Because what you're wanting will come as long as you take care of what you can, stay present in the moment to receive the synchronicity and the inspiration. So, oh, I love it. Whew, death and rebirth. Look at that. This transformation has to happen. The relationship has to change. The people have to change. The situations have to change because that's where the success is. Things that are stagnant, things that have been a cycle or a pattern that have continued to revolve aren't going to get you the success. It is through the movement, the walking away, whether it's an internal walking away of, I don't think that way anymore. I don't act that way anymore. I don't make those decisions anymore. Or is it external? I don't deal with that person anymore. I'm done with that situation because it didn't get me anything. The promises weren't kept. It actually took from me. I've got to like crawl out of a hole now that I allowed to be created. So I have to take responsibility for that. But this is where the sun comes out. The success shows up because once you tell spirit, I'm no longer that version of me. I no longer make those decisions in that way. I no longer people please. I no longer enable. I'm letting go of codependency. I'm standing strong. I'm speaking my truth. That's where you find the success. That's how things start to show up for you that you want because you are now awakened. You are now telling spirit, I'm ready. I am ready to take up the sword, to fight the battles that are important. I'm not letting people walk all over me anymore. I'm drawing the line in the sand. I feel like he's using that sword to draw a line in the sand. That is me taking my power back. That is me not letting any old shame, any old past decisions or choices to be the thing that I allow anymore. That is going to be dictating my road. Because I am ready to come into celebration. I am ready to receive. I am ready for the new people. I'm ready for the new. I feel like for a lot of you, there's going to be this new focus, new goal. Maybe collaboration, but reasons to celebrate, reasons for revelry. And it's because you're now making the choices and decisions that serve you. You're now saying no to the things that don't serve you. You're now walking into the new building. You're walking into the new. For some of you, it is a new job. It is a new career. For some of you, it is a new home. Because where you were, you had to let go of. You had to give yourself the raise, or you had to give yourself the promotion, or you had to give yourself the love, the stability. You're transforming out of the blame and the shame. And that is what is bringing in, you're getting into integrity. Look at that. Justice. Growing up, I innately had integrity. I don't know where it came from. I know I had some good role models, but Say what you mean what you say. It's simple. Say what you mean and mean what you say. But it was a lot of years of really trusting that other people prescribed to that or adhered to that. And they didn't. They said a lot of things, but they didn't show up. They didn't come through. And it took me a long, long time of being duped and deceived and manipulated because I believed everybody had integrity. So for a lot of you, you're transforming out of situations where there wasn't integrity. And now you're going to be receiving people and situations and relationships who have integrity. And for some of you, it's going to be really hard to trust it. It's going to be really hard to trust it. You're going to be like, okay, you're saying it. Proof is in the pudding, right? Proof is in the pudding. So I feel like that is why today chop wood, carry water is so important. To stay humble, to do what you can as the situations and people fall away that didn't have integrity, so that you can allow the people and situations that do have integrity in, because those are where you're going to have the success, the long-standing relationship, the marriage, the job that's not a job, it's a joy. So that's what's going on today. A lot of transformation is happening. Some of it is the revelation, the aha moment, where maybe you've been trying to reach out to someone and they're not reaching out back, or you've had some unsatisfying contact with people that have not responded the way that you thought they would, or responded at all, right? Because people without integrity are basically being swept out of your life. Yeah. Today is a day of transition. Today is a day of this weekend. I mean, these Friday readings, I always feel like they're for the weekend, right? So I do feel like transition, something this weekend is transitioning. That is transitioning in a way that is allowing the transformation to happen. And again, for some of you, this might be very just internal. I'm done dealing with that. I'm done worrying about that person. I'm done expecting that person to show up, right? The aha moment that allows you to move on, allows you to maybe see someone for the first time with the very clear lens of their lack of integrity or addiction or fear or shame or unworthiness or powerlessness. When you're awakening, when you are coming into your connection to spirit, when you're coming into connection to this multidimensional universe, it opens you up to being able to see things more clearly, see people more clearly, understand more clearly. So where you thought someone was a certain thing or believed the promises they told you, you now understand that at the time they meant it, but it was never going beyond that moment or that day or that month, that they couldn't follow through because of their own trauma, their own drama, their own stuff. So this weekend, there's going to be some kind of success through integrity coming in. someone helping you to balance things out, or you internally balancing things out for yourself. But I do feel like there's a balance coming in, a yes coming in, a way forward coming in that you didn't see. But it's because you're letting go of something that's been holding you back. You've been letting go. You're letting go of someone that you expected to step up. Sometimes we're waiting for resource or opportunity or help from one direction, right? Because they've promised it or they've given it to other people, right? Why wouldn't they give it to you too? But it doesn't come in that way for you. This is what I think Spirit's asking you to do is let go of any expectation of how things are going to show up. Get present. Because it's going to show up if you allow yourself to let it show up in the way that it's going to. From a different direction. From someone else. Maybe it's not a family member that shows up and helps you. Maybe it is a friend. Or maybe it's not your coworker that helps you out. Maybe it's your actual boss, right? I just feel like this weekend, there's something being revealed to you that allows you to open yourself up to new experiences and new people and new situations. Because where you thought you were loved or where you thought you were valued is very different. And it's not to demonize anyone. It's not to make anybody feel. Everybody is where they are, guys. Everybody is where they are. And in these scary times, and I feel like big holidays bring this out in people, right? The real fear that they have around financial or stability or root chakra, right? And today you're being asked, or this weekend, to chop wood, carry water, stay present, stay humble, stay grateful, so that you can allow in what it is Spirit is trying to get to you. Because you keep thinking it's going to come from door A, and Spirit's like, it's not behind door A. You've got to let go of door A, no matter who is door A in your life, whether it's your husband or your father or your mother or your sister or your boss or your best friend. Give them grace, because something is holding them back from being able to help you, and you may have no idea what it is. And it's not important. What's important is you open yourself up to door B or C or D. And you say, okay, God, I surrender. I thought it was going to come from door A. It's not opening. I'll take it however you bring it. That is being awakened. That is saying, I'm working with my spirit team. I'm getting in alignment. I'm listening to my higher self. Don't be the person that is so stuck on a particular road that you end up derailing yourself. If you can say, okay, sometimes we get into this idea that it's supposed to be that person or that situation. They're supposed to step up to the plate. And we get so ensconced in that idea and that expectation, and they should, would, could, that we keep the other doors locked. Let go of any would, could, or should. Because we don't really ever know someone's complete experience, internal or external. But Spirit is bringing you something this weekend that helps you align to success, align to the yes. But are you blocking it by trying to make it be a certain way? Because gosh darn it, that's the way it's supposed to be. Nope. Let it go. Exactly, Delia. Good morning, Jackie. Balance is coming in for you this weekend. Success is following that. But can you get out of any pride and get into humbleness? Get out of, I did it for them, so they should do it for me. Get out of this transactional kind of energy of, because I did this, I should get that. Because I was this good person, I should receive that, right? Get out of the transaction. We're very human, right? We think in transactions, we think in competition, we think of, all those old patriarchy rules. Get out of the woulda, coulda, shoulda that we hold on our shoulders. In the Empower energy sessions that I'm doing now, we're taking a lot of weight off the shoulders, a lot of old energy of the woulda, coulda, shoulda, right? Because for many of us, we get so bogged down on, I did this, they should do that. They could do this, but they're choosing not to. Let it go. I would do this if they did that. Transaction. Let go of the transaction. These are beautiful cards. Justice, Three of Cups, Page of Swords, the Sun. It's here, guys. It's here. But you have to let it in. So this weekend, can you work on being humble? Can you work on being present moment? Can you work on letting go of the fear and however it's showing up in your life? Calling on Archangel Raphael, Archangel Raziel, cloak you in the violet flame. Help it transmute the fear that you're holding on to right now because of finances, because of the holiday, because of the grief, because of the anger and resentment, because of the threat, the woulda, coulda, shouldas, the powerlessness, the unworthiness, whatever it is, or a combination of a lot, right? Shame, blame. Spirit wants to bring you everything you're wanting. Can you align to it through humbleness, through surrender? Literally had one fall out as I started shuffling, so I am going to keep shuffling here for a minute and see if maybe there's another one that wants to come out for advice. So we're going to get a Angel Guide Oracle by Kyle Gray. Okay, so we do. So the one that fell out. No, you can't do things the old way. No, you can't stay in your comfortability. The comfort zone isn't going to get you the success. That's what that death card is all about, the transformation, big transformation, popping you out of something, helping you truly walk away from something to get you uncomfortable, because that is where the blessings are, in the uncomfortability, in the movement. Your angels are drawing close to you at this time to help you recognize that the answer to the question on your mind is no. This is not the time to proceed. You may want to, but you are being encouraged to see beyond the current situation and understand that following through on your ideas may be a negative effect on the whole course of your life. Angels are swooping in because they want you to save you the day and save you a lot of heartache from a choice that is not heart-centered. If you're feeling upset or annoyed by this guidance, that is okay. You're allowed to have an emotional response. But in truth, there will be a part of you that already know that what you are considering isn't the best use of your energy. Do not make plans. Do not move forward. Retreat and reflect. Think deeply. Seek the advice of those you love in trust and ask them to help you to get to the bottom of the question or issue or decision that is before you. Do not make any sudden moves. This card is coming in to help you sustain your mental, emotional, and spiritual energy and stay on the road to wholeness. The card that came out with it, I really like this card, but I always have to read it. Well, not this one, the other one, but that's okay. This one too. Compassion. Your angels are wrapping you in a light of compassion around you at this time and guiding you to let go of conflict or the need to prove your point. The more you resist and fight, the unhappier and more drained you will be. Pointing out mistakes or mishaps or concentrating on the negative traits or actions of others will only hold you back. Don't let the unjust actions of others block your experience of joy and freedom. Take time to review where you're in your life you may be feeling held back or even consumed by frustration and anger, and trust your angels to shine their light upon you and the situation. The extended message. Changing how you see yourself will help change how others see you. Angels are surrounding you at this time and encouraging you to see yourself through the loving and holy eyes. All of the ups and downs you have faced, all of the insecurities you've overcome, and all of the setbacks you have moved beyond are testament to your resilience and strength. So have compassion and respect for yourself. Angel wisdom is encouraging you to love and treat yourself the way you would love to be loved and treated by others. Then your own actions will be mirrored back to you by those around you. So ask your angel guide to help you be more compassionate towards yourself now. No sudden movements this weekend. Be humble. Stay in compassion for yourself and for others. Chop wood, carry water. Bake Christmas cookies. Keep it simple. Good morning, Sherry. Good morning. So, I all hope you have a very wonderful day. I hope you can take something from this message. Thank you so much for being here. Those of you live and those of you watching on the replay, thank you for the likes, the shares, the comments, the subscribes. I truly appreciate it. And I do have gift certificates on my website for those of you who would like to gift yourself or others spirit, whether it's healing energy or connection. And all the information is in the description box on how to work with me. So there we are. Namaste. Have a beautiful, beautiful weekend, and we'll talk soon.